Hi, everybody. Welcome to A Christ Call Tarot. This is Melody. This is going to be a twin flame energy check in. We're going to see where the twins are that I'm going to channel. We're going to see where they are at on this December 29th, 2018. We've only got 2 more days until the new year comes in, which will be bringing about a new cycle. And we have this, I think, a week from today, we have a partial solar eclipse in Capricorn. So I'm kind of curious to check on the energies for this next week, or that's coming towards the twins, as I am on a twin flame journey myself. So I'm kind of curious. All right, so let's get started. We're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. We're going to check and see where they're at as far as this connection. Okay, so spirit guides, where are the twins at, the general collective twins at, as far as their twin flame journey? Where are they at presently? Slow and steady, a number 12, but it's in reverse. So I feel that we're going to read that they're saying that there is a message in this present energies. Number 12. Okay, so when it's in reverse, pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly will only yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste. Slow down, breathe, meditate. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. Just be. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what's happening in this moment. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of your surroundings, will restore your power to consciously co-create your world. All fruits ripen in their own time. All right, so that's where the twins are currently at in their connection, in the very present energies. Okay, so we're going to pull another one for future energies. Can we get a, actually, we're not going to do that. I changed my mind. What we're going to do now is do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, both by John Holland, the Psychic Tarot and the Psychic Tarot for the Hearts. Okay. Romance Angel Oracle cards, Archangel Oracle cards for angel messages and romance because of the twin flame. Crystal Vision Tarot by Jennifer Galasso for clarification on the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine's head space, heart space, and 3D space. Okay, and then this is the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracles and the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Messages. We're going to use them for messages back and forth amongst the twins that I am channeling in this energy today. Okay, so they're telling you to slow down, stop, pause, stop and smell the roses. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to push something that's not meant to happen in timing, as far as some kind of timing. So we're going to spread out the Jennifer Galasso Crystal Vision Tarot, and we are going to pull some present energies as far as the divine masculine and divine feminine. Where is the divine masculine at in? Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, because we're gonna do a quick shuffle, quick cut. All right, and then the bottom of the deck will be the underlining theme. Bottom of the deck, we'll do a quick shuffle for feminines. Bottom of the deck for feminines. Okay. All right. So the underlining energy for the divine masculine is he's going to be celebrating something. This is the Three of Cups energy. Now we are coming into the new year, so perhaps he is going to be celebrating the new year, or perhaps he is celebrating this slow and steady, slow down pace. Could be a message for the divine masculine to slow down with the partying, and to be careful while celebrating, rejoice and celebrate. So I feel that the spirit could be telling them to slow down on the partying, perhaps, or maybe the divine masculine celebrating the slow and steady pace by not pushing it. But I'm feeling more because I'm seeing the glasses teeth that he's out rejoicing and celebrating in something. So let's clarify that. What's he rejoicing and celebrating in spirit? Emotional maturity, the King of Cups. Okay. So that's what he's rejoicing and celebrating in. He has emotionally matured, or perhaps he is coming in to offer uh, you some kind of love and he wants to rejoice and celebrate. Or the King of Cups, and this is another message I'm getting, could be in a third party situation. Okay, because the King of Cups is very romantic, he's very cultivating. He can be loyal, but I'm seeing him with the Three of Cups, so I feel that this divine masculine that I'm channeling could very well be in a third party situation. That's one message. Another message is that he could be rejoicing and celebrating in the fact that he has emotionally matured. He went from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, and he perhaps is ready to rejoice and celebrate in a new relationship of some kind. Okay, so that's one message that I am getting. Okay, so let's pull another clarifier on that. We got the Lovers. So he very well could be um, celebrating. Perhaps this King of Cups is going to pop the question, or perhaps he's going to meet his other half at a wedding or a celebration of some kind, or he could be coming in to celebrate this. It could be a celebration of a union of some kind, is another thing that I'm getting. Perhaps he's getting married this weekend or taking you to a wedding. But I'm feeling New Year's energy, so I'm feeling that maybe you guys could be out somewhere. All right, so let's move on to the Divine Feminine. For the Divine Feminine, I got the Hermit card and Seek. So I feel that the Divine Feminine is seeking some kind of spiritual knowledge from within when it comes to her heart chakra. That's what I feel, because this card's really green and the blue birds. So that's spirit messages coming in, and I feel that she is listening, going within and listening to spiritual messages. She's seeking some kind of spiritual wisdom, perhaps, or spiritual knowledge or spiritual message. because this is the Hermit card. So clarify that, please. Balance. She's finding balance. She's seeking balance in her spiritual life. She's seeking balance within. This is a Temperance card. She's seeking balance within. And I also see the Temperance card is the Divine Timing card. So I feel that the Divine Feminine could be seeking some kind of spiritual advice when it comes to timing. Maybe that's the one who's pushing the race here a bit. I'm also feeling that it could be divine timing for this couple to perhaps be coming together. This is the underlining theme. Remember that. And this is a general reading also. It's not specific to any set of twin flames, any specific person. But I am channeling a really good energy here. But I do feel that Spirit is telling them both to slow down. Slow and steady meets the race. And I feel that the Divine Feminine is finding balance within her soul as far as some kind of timing. And I feel that she is talking to her angels. That spirit that she is talking to is her angels. And the Divine Masculine, I feel, is rejoicing and celebrating about tapping into his heart chakra and becoming emotionally mature when it comes to perhaps a head over heart decision, if not the lovers, let's his soulmate connection. All right. So that's the underlining energy in the present moment. Okay. All right. So let's move on to what's going on with the Divine Masculine's headspace. Headspace. What's Divine Masculine's headspace? Okay. I'm going to keep this. Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to read no reversals. So, yeah, put it in reverse. So I feel that there could be a bit of a stuck energy. And that's kind of like what I was feeling with this slow and steady. There's a bit of a stuck energy. But if foundation achievements, this is the Four of Wands energy. The Four of Wands is also known as the twin flame card, but the key word on it is foundations and achievements. So I feel the Divine Masculine's headspace is achieving a firm financial foundation, as well as here in the 3D world and spiritually. I feel that he is I feel that he is in his headspace. I feel that he knows that this relationship is an achievement, and it's gonna be built from the ground up. So it's gonna have a firm foundation in this partnership. That's what I feel is going on for the Divine Masculine's headspace. Okay, so we're gonna do a clarification on that. Headspace, Divine Masculine spirit. Yes, there's some kind of movement. We got the Chariot card. He's also going to find balance in his masculine and feminine energies, which is going to bring about some kind of swift movement um, towards this firm foundation achievement. If you remember, the underlining theme was he did find his tap into his emotional maturity, and we got the lovers to come out with him. So I feel that he is ready to commit. I feel that he is emotionally ready, and he is celebrating this because in his headspace he's saying, okay, I'm ready for this foundation and I want to move towards it. All right. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine in her headspace? So this isn't his headspace. This isn't in his 3D space. He's thinking about this. So feminine, she got the Eight of Cups moving on in her headspace. emotionally moving on from things that no longer serve her in her heart space, moving on in her headspace. Perhaps she feels she's moving on from her divine masculine, and she's seeking some kind of, in her underlining theme, she's seeking some kind of a spiritual wisdom or some kind of spiritual knowledge when it comes to, I feel, some kind of timing. And in her headspace, she's ready to move on. All right, so clarify that, please. And we have the star card in the universe. I feel that she wants to move on. She wants to move on to the Nine of Cups to have her wishes fulfilled. Okay, that's what I feel. She wants to move on from things that no longer serve her, perhaps her thoughts or her negative emotions or that nostalgic energy. She wants to move on from all that and move towards her universal abundance, to her soul's calling, is what I feel. Now, with the star card, it's about wishes being fulfilled. Okay, so perhaps she is moving on from negative energy, negative emotions that no longer serve her. And she's going towards, she's being guided towards um, things that are good for her soul, that the universe has, for the gifts that the universe has. I'm also getting is the universe is helping her to move on from them negative emotions, them um, whatever, and heal, is what I feel for the divine feminine. I feel that the universe is coming in and helping her to move on and heal anything that has to do with her emotional sense, her negative, anything that's keeping her stuck in negativity, negative thoughts. Perhaps she's moving on emotionally from negative thoughts, and the universe is helping to guide her, is what I feel. So let's pull another one on that. The Nine of Pentacles, yes, to help her build self confidence. Absolutely. The Nine of Pentacles here in the 3D world. I'm also feeling that she's moving on and she's going towards her soul's calling, and maybe her soul's calling is a self-employment. But I'm feeling the self confidence thing because we do have the Eight of Cups, and those cups are about our emotions. So I feel that the universe is coming in and guiding her, and she's moving on from all them negative emotions, and she's stepping into the self confidence, this self empowerment, this self employment, perhaps. Maybe she's getting ready to become self employed as well as hold down another job. She's self confident. She can do it all by herself. She's got all them pentacles, just like the Nine of Cups. Like she's got all them cups filled emotionally. This one has all of her um, cups filled emotionally, and she's stable in the 3D world, and she's self confident because she can take care of herself. And it's all because the universe guided her away from that negativity and helped her to move on from things that no longer served her soul. Yes, that's what I feel. And I'm also seeing that the universe, with the star card and the Nine of Pentacles, is also, the universe is also granting her wishes of whatever she has, that the seeds of intention that the divine feminine has planted throughout 2018, all them seeds. I feel that the universe is granting her um her pentacles to her. She's about ready to harvest them. She's coming into that self-confidence. That self-employment is going to take off because the universe is guiding her. The universe is granting that wish. I feel that the divine feminine has wished for this And I'm speaking for myself, that I have wished for the universe to help my YouTube channel and to help guide my spiritual path. And I feel that that's what the divine feminine is doing. And I feel she's moving on from all that negativity, all them negative thoughts, and negative emotions. So, all right. So that's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, what's going on? We'll use the romance angel oracle cards for the connecting energies in the headspace with these twins. Romance angels. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So I feel that maybe in the headspace, you guys are disconnecting from the world and, doing your own thing. And I feel that the divine masculine has disconnected to gain his footing, his emotional balance, and achieve that the foundation he's been working for as far as his finances and his spiritual life and his spiritual path and the partnerships. And I feel that he's moving on, and I feel the divine feminine has retreated to build self confidence, to work on her, maybe her self employment, her business, to build her spiritual business, or perhaps just to build her self confidence, that the universe has been helping her while they have been retreated. I don't, not really for sure if these twins are I'm not sure if union has come yet. I haven't gotten to the Mystic Moon Oracle cards yet, but I feel that a union could be coming with the twins that I am channeling. I feel that I feel an excitement within myself because it'd be nice if it was me, but I'm not pushing it. So whomever I am channeling, oh wow, so I feel that maybe you guys are going to retreat within your higher selves as well and disconnect from the real world, and you are going to um, find the healing and the balance that's needed to move this relationship forward. Okay. All right. So let's go move on. So let's go on to the divine masculine's heart space. What's going on with the divine masculine's heart space? Spirit. Rest and rejuvenate. So in his heart space, he is, I'm seeing green. So perhaps he's doing some healing through meditation in his heart space. So let's clarify that. In his heart space, the Queen of Wands. So that I feel that he is I feel that he is meditating through his, like, but opening up his heart chakra, tapping into this feminine fiery energy. Um this is the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And when I see the Queen of Wands, she's fiery, she's passionate, she's creative, she's stable, she's could be psychic. She's, because we got the kitty cat there, she's very in tune with her spiritual side. Okay. So I feel that in his heart space, I feel that his heart chakra is opening to, or he's figuring out by speaking through his heart chakra, or maybe he's getting heart chakra activations that's activating that feminine creative side within his heart, is what I feel. So let's pull another card on that. The Ten of Swords. He's maybe putting an ending to something with this Queen of Wands. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah, they're saying that he's put an ending to some to he's put an ending with the Queen of Wands, is what I feel, because the Ten of Swords is about an ending. So I feel that the divine masculine in his heart space is putting an ending to something to do with the Queen of Wands. He's putting an ending to and he's talking to spirit on how to do it. He's putting an ending to some kind of fiery passion he has in his heart. But the Queen of Wands, I did pick it in reverse. I flipped it around, and I feel that um, he's putting an ending to that. When I'm feeling the energy from the Queen of Wands as a controlling energy. She's could be a bit overly jealous or a bit naive, perhaps, but I'm feeling a controlling energy. So I'm feeling the divine masculine is putting an ending to some kind of controlling his desires, controlling how he feels, perhaps, about his queen. I feel that and he's figuring out by going into his heart space and meditating and resting there and listening to what his heart is saying, is what I feel. Okay. So what's going on with the divine feminine's heart space? That's a bit of a challenge to try to get out. All right. Divine feminine, so divine feminine is in the flow of things in her heart space, okay? The 10 is the wheel of fortune. It's about the flow of things, movement in the heart space. I feel that there could be some kind of an ending of a cycle in her heart space. And we did see that back here in her head space that she was moving on from something. So I feel in her heart space that that cycle has ended. And I feel that she is going, her emotions are just flowing. I feel that she is ending a cycle of being stuck in a negative pattern, and I feel that the flow of things have changed with her, and I feel that it could be something with the divine. It was fated for her to go through this cycle and to change it, to flow, to learn how to flow with things. Okay, so let's clarify that, please. Yes, the flow, so that she could find some kind of clarity. She was finding clarity. See, we got the 10 and we got the ace, a 1 and a 1. Divine feminine. Yes. She found clarity to end this cycle and to learn how to flow with her, perhaps with some kind of communication. Maybe she learned how to communicate um, uh, fluently. Like, how do I want to say this? Like, the words just flow right out of her mouth. She can, um, and she finds clarity in that. She found clarity in this cycle ending. Um, don't mind my pink kitty. I'm sorry about that. But I feel that she is just going with the flow of what she's feeling and thinking. I feel that she has changed her thought pattern by moving on from things that no longer served her emotionally. This was kind of like a fated event that taught her how to go with the flow of communication and how to clearly put it out there, how to clearly see things um, that were meant to be seen in sort of a challenging way. I feel again that the universe come in and guided her to move on that wheel and to learn how to flow with her emotions through clarity, and clearly how to communicate with clarity is what I feel. All right. So let's pull another clarifier on that. And I'll leave this in reverse. It's the Five of Cups. She found some kind of clarity on maybe some grief or remorse or regret, but I feel that she has moved on from it. She has found the clarity, or perhaps she communicated how she felt and it released it and it healed it. So she went with that cycle. She changed that cycle. She went with the flow of her emotions. It clearly communicated how she felt and it released and healed what needed to be healed so that she can move on in her headspace and change out a cycle within her heart. Okay, so let's pull a romance angels for connecting energy in the twins heart space. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And basically, that's what they're doing. I feel that maybe that's what the divine masculine's doing. He could be talking to his a, a female fire sign, perhaps a feminine energy coming through with a fiery energy, feminine and fiery. I feel that he could be asking her how to end this cycle and to step into that feminine heart space energy. Okay. And I feel that the feminine could be talking to the universe, is what I feel. I feel that she is perhaps maybe she's communicating to the divine masculine how to do this. And that's why the Ace of Swords here. Maybe she's communicating to the divine masculine through his heart space, because we got the rest and rejuvenate. And it looks like he's sitting there meditating, so perhaps the divine feminine is communicating to the divine masculine through his heart space, clearly communicating how to release and heal this Five of Cups energy, put an ending to it, and how to heal it is what I feel. Okay. So, yes. But I feel that this connecting energy, they are asking their friends to help them. And I feel that they are both gaining clarity and releasing and healing. I feel um, things that need to be released and healed. Okay. So, did we pull an archangel message? No. All right. So, what's going on with the divine masculine in his 3D space? Okay. So we got the sun card. So I feel that he is getting some kind of an illumination. Something is shining bright in his life. Okay. But it did show up in reverse. I know I said no reverses, but I'm going to keep it in reverse because I feel that some kind of darkness, there's some kind of a light within his darkness that's illuminating something that he needs to know here in the 3D world, is what I feel. So we're going to clarify that. Spread these cards out. The Four of Cups. So I feel what's going to be illuminated, the light that's within the darkness is what's going to be illuminated is that cup. I feel that the divine masculine is finally going to see the cup that's being handed to him from the universe. That's what I feel. I feel that that is the light that's going to shine in the darkness. Is the universe saying, "Here, darling, here's the cup that you can. Here's the cup of love that we are handing you." I feel that the universe is stepping in and healing that. So let's clarify here in the 3D world. Yes, manifesting. Absolutely. I feel that this is manifesting here in the 3D world. It's also a one. It's also, I'm also asking about, the beginning of the year energies too. So, which is a one. So I feel that this could be manifesting this illumination, this cup the universe is offering the divine masculine this cup. This the other cup that he is not seeing is finally being illuminated. I feel that this is manifesting for him quickly, and I'm not sure if he's quite going to see it coming. I hope he does. I feel that he, in his headspace, he wants this firm foundation. So I do feel that he is finally going to get the illumination of that cup that he feels he missed an opportunity. And I feel that it's manifesting for him. All right, so let's move on to the divine feminine and her 3D space. Okay, so we got the judgment card, and this is called Blossom. So I feel the divine feminine is going to step into her calling, and I feel that she is going to blossom at it. I feel that it's a spiritual calling. Because if you look at the yellows on that, it's really bright yellows and greens. And I look at the greens around her solar plexus and sacral chakra. So the greens around there make me think about healing, because green also reminds me of a healing process. Okay. And then I see the bright yellow, and I feel that the divine feminine, and there's a feminine on this card, I feel that she is going to be blossoming spiritually. She is going to step into her spiritual calling. She is also healing the lower chakras by stepping into her inner power, her life force energy. Okay, that's what I feel here in the 3D world. So let's clarify that. We got the Knight of Cups, but I feel some kind of an emotional movement. And I also feel that this movement could come from the divine masculine having that other cup illuminated and realizing that he did not miss an opportunity. So I feel that there could be some kind of an emotional movement coming that could be blossoming in the 3D world for the divine feminine. So let's clarify. Yes, I feel that it's a spiritual calling. They is going to bring some emotional movement. That's what I feel, because you have the 20, the judgment card blossoming, and now we have the Hierophant clarifying it. So I can promise you that it's a spiritual calling that the divine feminine is stepping into, and she's blossoming at it by moving emotionally out of negative energy and being guided by the universe, guided by spirit, gaining wisdom and teaching wisdom as well. I feel that the divine feminine could be teaching um this, how she went through this emotional movement. Perhaps she's teaching here in the 3D world already, and I feel that that could be part of her calling, is this spiritual wisdom, gaining the wisdom and gaining the spiritual knowledge to teach it, to step into her calling. Wow, beautiful. All right, so let's pull a romance angels card for the connecting energy in the 3D space. So, in the connecting energy in the 3D space, you deserve love, you are lovable. So, this connection here in the 3D space, they are both realizing that they are lovable. Okay, they both realize that they deserve this love. All right, so we're going to move on to messages from one twin to another. All right. So for the Divine Masculine, we'll continue using the cards in the Divine Feminine. We'll continue using them cards. And I'm going to spread out the Mystic Moon Oracle cards down here on the second shelf and use the Twin Flame messages to pull the messages from the masculine, the feminine, and masculine. And then we'll close it with some Archangel messages. All right. So from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine, what is your message? Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. I can't handle your words right now, the masculine's telling his feminine. And why can't he handle it? We're going to start off with the masculine's psychic tarot cards. Because, and we got the success in the victory and success card, but it come in reverse. Okay, the reason why he can't handle your words right now is because he's in this stuck energy. I feel that he is blocking this, and whenever he hears your words, you're gonna tell him, divine feminine, look, you know, so he can't handle you telling him how to basically unblock that flow, unblock that harmony to find balance and find victory and success in his life. So let's clarify that with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards. Due to his pride and ego, that's why he can't handle your words right now, because he's in his pride and ego. And that's why things are unbalanced and he's not gaining victory or success, and he just can't handle your words because he feels that you're going to tell him about it. All right, so let's pull another message. What other messages the masculine have to the feminine? I just wasn't ready for you. So let's pull a masculine card. What do you mean you just wasn't ready for you? For destiny. So this is the second time that the Wheel of Fortune card come out. It come out for the Divine Feminine in her 3D space, and now it's coming out in his messages. I just wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready for destiny. I wasn't ready to end this cycle yet. That's his message to his feminine. It's the same card that showed up in her 3D space. She's ready. She's blossoming. She's stepping into her spiritual strength. And he's saying, I just wasn't ready for that yet. I wasn't ready to end this cycle. I'm not ready to usher in destiny and things that are faded. All right, so let's pull a clarifier on that, because he's wearing a mask. And we've seen that in the last message, the pride and ego. He just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready to remove that mask. I wasn't ready for destiny. I wasn't ready for some kind of movement that was faded. I wasn't ready to remove that mask and reveal anything, much less something that was destined. All right, so let's pull one more message. I can still feel you. All right, so Divine Masculine, I can still feel you for the last message. Triumphant and success. So I feel that he could still feel you through his higher self, and I feel that he is successful at doing that. He's successful at gaining, feeling your energy, knowing your thoughts is what I feel. I feel that this divine masculine channeling could be channeling your thoughts, is what I feel. All right, so let's clarify that. Mute. So I feel that he can feel you, but he's not telling you. He's on mute. Even though he is finding clarity in and how he's feeling, and knowing he can still feel you, and he feels he can still hear your thoughts. He's still on mute to you, I feel. And maybe perhaps that's a message to you, feminine, to be on mute, okay? But I feel that while he's letting you feel that things are on mute, he can still feel you. He can still hear your thoughts. He still knows what you're thinking. He can find the clarity because he can still feel your energy. That's what I felt. I felt that he can definitely hear your thoughts. Okay. All right. So, feminines, What's your first message to your masculine? It's easier to just stay away right now, masculine. That's what your feminine is telling you. So, why is it easier to just stay away right now? The Nine of Wands, to rest and reconsider things, I feel. Yes. So that she could take a rest, go within, because nines are about going in solitude and reconsider some things about the challenges that she has been through, about life in general. So it's just easier to stay away right now until she can gain some clarity within herself as well. Okay, so let's clarify that with Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards. Nostalgia. So yeah, she's definitely thinking about you, and I feel she is reconsidering this, keeping his heart on a string, perhaps with you. And she is gaining some kind of insight. So it's easier to just stay away and reconsider whether she should keep her heart on a string, is what I feel. Wow. Okay. So let's move on to the next message to the masculine from the feminine. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Okay, so feminine has lied to her masculine. It was easier than telling him the truth. So let's clarify that. About confronting, being confused, about confronting her shadows. Because this is in reverse. So, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth about her confronting her shadows, is what I feel. Okay, because this is the moon card. And look, confronting a shadow underneath the moon. So I feel that it was just easier to lie about this than tell you, hey, look, I'm confronting my shadows. I'm mirroring my darkness to you. All right, so let's clarify that with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards. Inner child. So that's the darkness. That's what was being mirrored. Um, she was going through some kind of darkness when it come to her inner child. And lying to you about it was just easier than saying, look, I'm mirroring my something that was broken in my inner child. That's what I feel. All right, so let's pull another one. Metamorphosis. So I feel that she is definitely going through some kind of a change. She's changing out of that energy. She's going through that darkness. She's confronting them shadows, and shadows from when she from an inner childhood. I feel that she is changing. She's going through a metamorphosis due to confronting these shadows, is what I feel. Okay, so that's one second message to you, divine masculine. So let's get another message. One more message from the feminine to the masculine. This one wanted to come out. You've been in my dreams, divine masculine. All right, so let's clarify that. Maybe that's why she got the confronting the shadows, because the moon card can be about our dreams. So maybe you guys are confronting each other in your dreams. Okay, because she's saying you've been in my dreams, divine masculine. All right, so let's clarify that. And we got the Two of Swords, refusing to see. So you've been in my dreams, and perhaps divine feminine is refusing to see, or perhaps you are refusing to see divine masculine. But you've been in my dreams and I've been refusing to see them, to acknowledge them. So let's clarify that. Oh, we got two of them. Regret and new direction. So you've been in her dreams, refusing to see some kind of regret and to take a new direction, is what I feel her message is to you. Okay. All right. So let's pull a couple of archangel cards and see what their message is to these twins. One for the divine feminine and one for the divine masculine. Divine masculine first. Clairaudience, Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. And if you remember, in his heart space, he did have the Four of Swords meditating. So, yes, I feel that notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So I feel that divine masculine is getting some kind of guidance through his heart space, but he's hearing it. He's noticing it. He's hearing it within his mind because he's resting, rejuvenating. He's meditating. And he's getting some kind of guidance to open up his heart chakra, is what I feel. All right. So, divine feminine. Relationship harmony, Archangel Ragiel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. So there is this archangel is just, he's healing all kinds of things. He's bringing about endings to arguments and conflicts within this relationship. All right. So, all right, twins. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.